Hello everyone, my name is Sabrina Melodieuse. Welcome to my channel. In today's video we are doing a very quick tutorial which I hope you will find easy to follow and also to be very helpful. In today's video we are learning how to do the crab stitch with a twist and forward. So I will be explaining one or two things before I get straight into the stitch. But let's get to it. The crab stitch. This is a stitch that you will either love or you will absolutely hate it with a passion. Yes, and the reason of it is because normally when you crochet, you're going to crochet from right to left. But with this method, you are learning your stitches on how to do them from left to right, and that usually is quite uncomfortable. It feels a little bit tight because you're dealing with single crochet and you're working in the wrong order. So that usually is a reason why you will hate it. However, I grew up when I was a young child. I learned how to do this stitch working from right to left. So when I first came to the UK and they brought back the crab stitch in several patterns, I was looking at a lady who was doing the crab stitch in front of me in a reverse order than me, and I was quite curious about it, and I was wondering why is she doing it that way. So since then I went onto YouTube and looked at several videos, and it seems to me that most people are indeed working the stitch from left to right, and I have done this, including with this one, but honestly I am going back to my original one. Now I want to show you there is a difference between the way I was taught and the way that most people do it. But if you want something much more simpler and quicker, I would urge you to do the method I was taught. It's not my method, it's a method I was taught when I was a child. So what are the differences? I will show you now. What is the big difference between the crab stitch that most people are taught and the way that I was taught? Okay, this is quite visual. You will be able to see it, I promise. So, the way that most people are taught is you are doing the crab stitch from left to right. And when you look at the stitches themselves, you can see that there's a slant to the right. They are slanting to the right. I will get my crochet hook. They are going this way to the right. Can you see that? I hope you can because it's really important. As you are going backward, when you do your crab stitch, the stitches logically will go this way. But the way I was taught how to do this from right to left. And now see, my stitches are going from right to left, which means the slant is that way. But essentially what is the thing in common is that they look pretty similar. In fact, they look the same. It is just that the direction of the stitches is different. So if you are doing it from left to right, the stitches will go onto the right direction. But if you are going to do the crab stitch from right to left, then the stitches here, as you can see, will slant to the left. Okay? So I promise this is really quick and really easy, and I am ready now to show you. I will get my item, which is here. And I have knocked the camera slightly. I am so sorry. Okay, so I am going to be working with this. And for the purpose of the camera, I'm just going to use some Aran weight yarn because it is thicker than DK, so it should be easier for you to see. And also my 5mm crochet hook. are you ready to learn how to do the crab stitch the way I do it? So I will repeat what I said a little bit earlier, is that normally most people are taught how to do the crab stitch from left to right, and normally people feel really uncomfortable with that method, and I can completely understand. I also don't like it myself very much. It's quite tedious. It's quite really, difficult to do at times, especially when you're tired and you just can't be bothered with it. But I think, well, the way I was taught, to me, is a lot easier and a lot quicker. Okay, but there are some things that you do have to do to make this stitch quick and easy. So shall we start? I think we should. The first tip that I would like to share with you before I do any stitching here is you have to remember we are dealing with a single crochet. So when you are working the crab stitch and you feel that your stitch is a little bit too tight, I really would not hesitate to go one size up, if not possibly even two. I think this is quite the important issue when you're dealing with a crab stitch, that you feel nice and comfortable and at ease to do this stitch. So experiment with how you're doing the single crochet, and if you feel that you need to up the size by 1 or 2 sizes, go ahead and do it. Just like any other rounds when you're working with a single crochet, you are going to chain one, and that chain one does not count as a stitch or anything at all. So now, just like you're going to work a regular single crochet, you're going to insert your hook in a designated stitch, which is for me here. This is the first stitch of the round, and you're going to grab your yarn from behind and pull it through. Now we are going to start the crab stitch, but it is worthy to note that when you work the way I'm going to show you personally, you are going to twist your stitches and go forward. So you're going to go from left to right. Now this bit is really important, and do not hesitate to do that every single time. I think the more you do it, then the more it will be eye-catching. Okay, so when you pull the yarn through, pull it up a little bit more than you would normally. As you can see, I have a nice length here, because now you are going to twist this around. So you're going to, before you do anything, normally you would be ready to finish your single crochet, but you're not going to do that just yet. You're going to twist the hook from left to right all the way around. So let's do this. Is it anti-clockwise? I think it is. So from left to right all the way around, 360 degrees. This way up. There we go. And this is why it's important to pull a nice length, because otherwise it will be just too tight to complete your single crochet. I hope you can see this. So now that you've done that, you're going to complete your single crochet. Okay, there we go. And now we're ready to proceed on to the next one. I'm sorry, I had to answer the phone call that I received, but I am back now and I'm ready to move on to the next stitch. So let's do that. Just like you're going to do a regular single crochet, you're going into the next stitch and you're going to grab your yarn and pull it through. When you've done that, you're going to pull your yarn nice and loose, just like that, because we really need that height. And now you're going to twist your crochet hook from left to right all the way around. So do this right like so, and now you can complete your single crochet. There we go. And I promise you, the more height you give to the stitch as you are pulling up the yarn, the better. And as you can see, it's starting to really work as a nice crab stitch, and the more practice you have with this stitch, the quicker you will get, and the more fun it will be, and the more you will want to experiment with a crab stitch for any other items that you're working on, edgings and all kinds of stuff. So let's go to the next stitch. Next stitch, you're going to put your hook into the stitch as usual, just like you're going to do a regular single crochet, and then you're going to grab the yarn, pull it through, and remember to give it a nice height, because this is one of the most important things with this particular crab stitch. So now you're going to twist your crochet hook all the way around, from left to right, all the way around, just like so. And now you are ready to finish your single crochet. Yes, there we go. I'm going to do a couple more, and then you'll be able to see a little bit more how it is looking. I'm sorry, my words are going. Now there we go, and another few. So as you can see, I will be going a little bit faster now, and I think it's really important to note once again, I can't emphasize on this enough, you really need to pull a nice length of yarn, just like so. Do not hesitate to do that, because this will twist, and then if it's too tight, you will not be able to complete your single crochet. So there we go, and I think the more yarn you're pulling, the more it is really effective, so far as, you know, this is really grabbing your attention and it's really looking like the crab stitch. And that's all there is to it, really. You continue whatever you're working on, and then when you come back around here, you're simply going to join to the first single crochet, but I would do it from the back. I will show you. I would probably see here, this is the first stitch that you will have done. I would go right behind here where the chain one is. See where the chain one is? This is where I would join and then fasten off. So I hope that you will have found this tutorial easy to follow. I'm going to do one or two more stitches for you to see, and then I will stop. So let's do another stitch. Don't forget to pull nice and high, and then twist your crochet hook all the way around from left to right. This way, and one more. Pull nice and high, twist, and finish a single crochet. It is super simple, super quick, and just massively much more enjoyable than the other way. Don't you think? So well, that's it. I hope you have enjoyed this quick tutorial, and until the next time, happy knitting and crochet, everyone. Before I go, if you have any questions or anything else that you want to tell me, just put a comment and I will respond. So once again, I hope you have found this really helpful, and thank you everyone for watching, and until the next time, happy knitting and crochet, everyone.